Hello there, I'm Big Alias. Welcome to the video that you just clicked on. I'm going to say some things, you're going to disagree with them, you're going to get annoyed, and then I'm basically going to do nothing. Because it's a one-way communication platform, who cares, right? But I was watching a video recently, and I want to complain about it. I was watching a video about, it was this, I'm not going to complain about the video, if anything, quite the opposite. So there was someone eating a burger. There was this lady on holiday, and she was eating a messy burger, and it was kind of getting a little bit on her face. If I can find the video, I'll show you it. If not, I'm sorry. It was kind of one of those fleeting things that just passed me by, and then I got annoyed about it subsequently. So I looked at this, I watched this video. Some lettuce, some sauce maybe getting on the face. I don't worry too much about it. It was a messy burger. She was having a good time on a date, having fun. And I saw comments talking about how this was just unacceptable. This was just no freaking way. No way, dude. You're eating a burger and there's sauce on your face? No. Listen, I know that some people do some evil things, but getting sauce on your face, unfreaking acceptable. And this is this is about me. This is important to me for some bizarre reason. Hey, here's a crazy idea, guys. Here's a completely insane, off the wall, batshit crazy idea, guys. Check it out. Why don't we just let someone eat a burger? Why don't we just let her do it? Why don't we just let her eat the freaking burger, move on, and just accept it? I do not understand why this is something worth even commenting on. I think the whole reason that I was drawn to watching this video was because I was just thinking, like, why is this a video? Why do we feel the need to... I don't understand. But because it was confusing to me. It was tremendously confusing to me. Because, hey, she's not committing genocide. She's eating a burger. And I think the reason this got me so triggered is because, it's just... I feel this weighs so much about everything at the moment. It feels as though everyone is far too obsessed with what everyone is doing at the moment, and more annoyingly, how they're doing it. Now, admittedly, okay, yeah, if she got sauce over her face, then pulled out a knife and stabbed the cameraman, then I suppose we would have something to say about it. But in this situation, it was just someone enjoying a burger. But in other situations, it's stuff like we just judge everything. We microsplit everything. Right now, I'm in my car and I'm talking into this phone, which is a normal thing to do. I could be having a phone call, or anything like that. And I'm looking at the cars in front of me and I'm thinking, are they looking in and thinking, what the hell is he doing? What the hell is he talking about? But at the same time, I'm also thinking, are they wondering... why does he have that car? How old is that car? What's wrong with that car? And I know sometimes, admittedly, I do that. I judge people a lot, but I also don't then comment about it on Facebook because I understand that, it's weird shit that I do to be thinking about what other people are doing. But at the same time, maybe I'm just projecting. You could argue the notion that I am projecting, and that, when I see other people looking through my car window and I think, what are they thinking I'm doing? I'm doing the same thing with the burger lady, except this is online now. This is part of a comment section. This is not being sort of kept under lock and key. It's not just what I'm thinking, it's what we're saying. And I feel as though people are far too ready to verbalize this ridiculous feeling. I've spoken to people who will get furious, angry, livid about how a steak is cooked. I kind of popped off and just told the person last time I heard this, I think you're just making it too much of your personality, which may have been slightly rude. But they were saying no, it has to, I like it bleeding, or I barely cooked. And admittedly, I like a medium rare steak. That's how I like it. That's just my preferred method. I don't care how other people are going to take it. Take it however you want to. And people argue and complain oh, you're ruining the steak. Oh, you're ruining the texture. You're destroying the flavor. And it's okay. If they want to ruin the flavor and destroy the texture, then that's how they take their burger. Clearly, they have a cognitive database of things that they like, and that matches up with it. In their experience, they enjoyed meat more when it was well done. Good for them. More power to them. Personally speaking, I don't like it that way, but not everyone is going to. And people just make it their entire personalities. Now, saying this as a person, I feel as though people who eat their steak undercooked or like raw or whatever. People who eat it that way, they have to make it their entire personalities. And it's such a tiny, minuscule part of life, such an inconsequential part of life that literally only applies to you, that it just doesn't mean anything, and it's not worth making your entire personality. But yeah, I mean, every now and then, you know, I'll see a video of like that ridiculous one that's going around of the waiter with the cappuccino, where he gets angry at the person because they ordered a cappuccino after a certain time in the day. It's like, grow up, dude. Give her the cappuccino. Or why does it matter? None of this stuff matters. It's inconsequential. You know, I don't care if it tastes better at a certain time of the day. If they want a cappuccino, then just give them the damn cappuccino. And why are you getting angry about it? You have inner demons that you need to seek help for. I mean, people are the same way with food. And there's those dopey 2 Italian guys, I think they're on TikTok, who get like really angry when people cook Italian food wrong. Grow up, dude. Like, it's not that deep. It's a plate of food. If they want to cook it that way, then let them cook it that way. Perhaps give them some advice. Say, no, I think I'm good at cooking and this is how I'll cook it. But just getting furious about it, I think people think it's cute. They think it's kitschy. They think it's fun. And it's just not. It just makes you sound obsessive. It makes you sound just sort of mentally unwell. And I would honestly say the same thing about these burger people, like complaining about people getting sauce on their lips. I don't think people think that makes you seem cute. I think people think that makes them seem like sort of elite and maybe like well off, you know, or like an echelon above other people. And I think that's part of the reason, honestly, that I don't like it. Well, firstly, I don't like being judged for the things I do. And secondly, I don't like the notion that people are like, this makes me above you because I'm hypercritical about things that don't matter. And the same thing goes for receptacles. I will drink wine out of a mug all day long, dude. I've heard time and time again, it tastes better. Great. If it tastes a tiny bit better, good for you. You drink it out of a wine glass. But I would drink wine out of a mug any fucking day, dude. As long as it tastes like wine, doesn't matter to me. I just think we should leave people alone. I know that this video isn't going to have an impact on anyone because it's not going to get any views, particularly this style of video. But can we just leave people alone, dude? Like, even the advice thing, just let people have fun and let people enjoy themselves. Let people get messy with the burger. She looked like she was having a great time on her first date. I hope it worked out for them. Just let people live. Calm down, guys.
The PlayStation is only $149, and you can also get leading titles.